Well, all you world shakers, this is it. Uh, I put that three-phase motor on my bench grinder. As you can see, I got it pretty much centered in there to where it turns fairly easy. Uh, yeah, it's I haven't tried it yet as far as plugging in the bench grinder itself into and powering it up. I just finished it a little bit ago. Hopefully this ain't gonna screw up the video. I guess I'm gonna turn this thing sideways so you can get a better view of it. That's probably the dumbest thing I'm gonna do for you people, but there it is. I've got it wired up to a rectifier and a capacitor over on the other side. It's just a high voltage capacitor. 250 volt DC. Yep. 300 volt up to 300. Anyway, I wanted to hook it in so that it would hold on to the voltage that I'm going to crank up, just so you guys can see what this little feller's capable of. Right here's my tester, as you can see, and I got a little rope, or actually a piece of wire, hooked to the counterweight on the other end of it. Rectifier over yonder. I better hook up that ground, otherwise she won't tell what she's supposed to. Here we go. All right, well, I'll finish getting rid of what's in the capacitor from the last little try. All right, here we go. I'm not going to pull it super hard because it'll pull the whole thing right off of the bench, but here we go. Oh, it's not, looks like I'll have to do it by hand. Anyway, here we go, guys. Oh, she wasn't hooked up. I'll tell you, if it weren't for bad luck, you know the rest. All right, let's try that one more time here. Which ain't too awful bad. That was 32 volts. 42. Look at that. See what I mean by this being an excellent low RPM alternator. Yeah. That was just in a hand turn, 42 volts. Here, 45. Then we'll see if we can get a reading on the amp set it. See if we can get anything on that. 0.084 just on hand. 91, 90. Anyway, DC amps. I'll let you guys see what we do when we fire it up. Once I get everything hooked up and looped together, then we'll try it out. Maybe this afternoon and maybe tomorrow. Yeah. You know, I don't see why it shouldn't work. This thing should put out more than adequate voltage to run itself, and have extra power. That extra leg, I should be able to get more voltage out of it. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it, people. This is Uncle Dean coming to you from the Bitterroot Wilderness of Idaho, living on the edge and loving it. Shake the world, make it yours. Nobody'll do it for you. Never did for me. Hang in there, people. It'll be a better world, but we gotta make it ourselves. Don't go left, don't go right. Stay in the middle. Don't be an extremist. Just be a human being. All right, toodaloo. Famous last words. Ho, ho, ho.